Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Peter here. So recently I've been digging around for perfumes and fragrance houses, like more independent ones that don't get talked about, that are new to me, because that's the kind of thing that interests me, to be honest, more at the moment, is these sort of smaller independent companies. They tend to be more creative and do more interesting things. So that's what I've been looking out for. There is a particular website from a little tiny shop based in London, and they do have very unusual perfumes, so I scroll through their little website now and again. These caught my attention. They're called Sharini Parfums. They're based in the south of France, but they make organic, natural perfumes. So there's no kind of synthetics, it's just like as pure and as raw as you can get in a perfume. They actually don't even use perfume as alcohol, they use a mixture of rose water and organic corn alcohol. So new to me, I've never smelled an organic perfume before. What caught my attention from these was the actual bottle design. I thought they were very cool bottles, reminiscent of Nasomatto line with those big chunky wooden caps. So I sent them a message and asked if I could please have some samples to try out. And the perfumer is called Nicholas Jennings. He emailed me back saying he would love to send me some samples, so thank you very much. I've worn them quite a few times now and I think they're great. I like them, so I'm going to give them a little introduction to you guys. The company is based in the south of France. I'm going to attempt to pronounce the name of the region properly, of the little village, of the town. It's called Saint-Yves-le-Desert. My French is terrible, so hopefully I got that somewhere in the region of pronouncing it correctly. But it's an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous town. Pictures should be scrolling across now, and you can see how pretty it is. Yeah, so we'll get started with the first one. The first one was called Santal Blanc. This is really nice. It opens up with mandarin orange and star anise, so you get like a warm heat. It's not particularly spicy, but you get like a warmth to it with this nice mandarin orange. As it develops into the mid, the main note I get in the mid is ylang ylang and petitgrain, and then the base is more of the sandalwood coming through with those other notes. So really nice fragrance. I didn't know what to expect with it being like organic. I thought maybe they might smell a little bit strange, but they smell great to me. I enjoy these. They're well blended, and basically they're actually quite transparent. Like if you look at the note breakdown, which should be scrolling across now somewhere, everything that you see there you can detect with smelling. You can actually pick everything up. So if you like the look of the notes, you will like the fragrance basically, which I think is a good thing. In terms of longevity, this was actually great on my skin. I got a good 9 hours out of this, with about 2 to 3 hours of moderate projection and sillage. It's nice. I mean, it's sort of warming and cozy, but it has a bit of classiness to it as well. Like I can imagine you being more sort of dressed up in a nice shirt with this one. It's quite elegant, it's very smooth. I mean, it's citrusy with like warmth and heat. That citrus obviously carries on into the mid with the use of petitgrain, and the heat stays with it with the use of clary sage, and then the sandalwood comes through, making it very smooth in the base. Really, really nice. I think it's worth checking out. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, that's this one. Next one is Ambre Essentiel. This is probably my favourite one, actually, of the three. Again, opens up with mandarin orange notes. This time it uses cardamom as like as a heat, warms your nose when you smell it. It's not spicy, it's just sort of warming and cozy. This is really nice. The mid and the base, you get this rich amber accord. So once those top notes of that mandarin settles down, you get this this rich amber note coming through that's really, really nice. I am a fan of amber. I enjoyed this one a lot actually. It reminds me of a Serge Lutens fragrance called Ambre Essentiel. It's definitely along a similar line, so if you like that fragrance, or even sort of Tom Ford's Amber Absolute along that kind of ballpark, then I think you would enjoy this one. It's rich, it's resinous, it's thick and cozy and warm. I think this would be a great fall and winter fragrance. In terms of longevity, I got 6 hours out of this, with about 2 hours of a moderate projection in sillage. It doesn't push out like a beast, it is more sort of in the region of, you know, your personal space. But you know, 6 hours, sort of 2 hours of a projection in sillage. But it's super smooth, warming, cozy, rich. If you like amber, I think it's worth checking out. I actually might purchase a bottle of this myself. I think it's worth owning. Very nice fragrance if you like amber. So the last one in the line is actually a woman's fragrance. It's Rose Blanche. This is lovely. I'm actually thinking of buying this at my mum for her birthday present this year. Basically it opens up with grapefruit and pink pepper, but the main body of the fragrance, for the mid of the fragrance and the base, is this beautiful damask rose that's the most natural smelling rose I've ever smelled in my life. I mean, it is literally like getting a bunch of roses freshly cut in front of you and just smelling the bouquet of roses. It's incredibly natural and organic and real smelling. And that's kind of all I smell, is just this beautiful bouquet of roses. Very, very floral, obviously. But absolutely lovely. I think this is a fantastic woman's fragrance. So if your partner, your wife, enjoys natural like rose, bouquet, flower, floral scents, worth checking out. In terms of longevity, I did test it on my own skin. Even though it's a woman's fragrance, I got 5 hours out of this in longevity, with about an hour or two of sort of that soft, moderate projection sillage, which for this kind of fragrance I think is nice. I don't think this kind of scent should push out all that much, and this is more of a sort of, you know, in your personal space scent, which I can appreciate for something like this. But it's beautifully feminine, very, very natural. Again, damask rose, absolutely beautiful woman's fragrance. If you like rose fragrances, in fact, I would say if you're a fan of rose fragrances as a guy, then there's nothing to stop you from trying this. It's just rose on my nose, smells feminine. But I know guys that wear Lyric Man, this is no more feminine than Lyric Man would be, in my opinion. But yeah, beautiful rose fragrance. I actually might purchase this for my mum as a birthday present. Lovely fragrance. Don't be put off from being organic. I think people have sort of a misconception sometimes of them smelling a certain way. These smell really good to me. You know, definitely worth checking out. I might purchase one myself, and probably this one as a present for my mum. Hope you enjoyed that. I like doing these sort of more unusual ones that probably no one else talks about. So expect more like this in the future. Hopefully I can find some more little things like this. But I've enjoyed them. Check them out if you want to. Link to their website is down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.